What's up guys, my name is Lauren and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going through what we accomplished in the month of November for our annual financial goals and our net worth progress, and I usually do these in separate videos, and I was actually thinking of switching this like annual financial goal update, the spreadsheet you see right here, to be like a quarterly update because just there's not always like that much going on, but I decided for this month just to combine them all into one video and see how I like that format, and then I can, decide how I want to do it going forward. So today we're looking at this spreadsheet. We're also looking at our November net worth spreadsheet. If you like this net worth spreadsheet, I actually give it to you guys for free. The link is in the video description. And then if you like this spreadsheet for annual financial goal tracking, it is available for purchase in my Etsy shop. It's an instant download to Google Sheets, and that will also be linked in the video description. So let's take a look at what we did in November. So if you haven't seen the spreadsheet before, it's just, starts in January, goes all the way to December. So throughout the year, you can track your annual financial goals. You can track your income. We use gross income, so that's income before any taxes or other paycheck deductions come out. And then our goals are broken up into two categories. So first is investing, which is my husband's 401k and my brokerage account and Roth IRA, and then our debt payoff. And right now we've just got my husband's student loan that we're paying off. My loan is now paid off, and here is where I track our extra payments. And then finally, the spreadsheet automatically calculates based on your gross pay minus how much you're putting towards these goals, what is going towards expenses, so you can see how much of your money is just being spent on life every single month. So this category does include taxes, so just keep that in mind because we're looking at gross pay. This includes taxes, this includes health insurance, this includes mortgage, all that. I include our mortgage here in expenses because a couple reasons. One, we're planning to sell our house probably next year, but we'll see, but probably next year. And so we'll either need to pay a new mortgage or rent, and we're not like working on that as debt payoff, so that's why I don't have it in the debt section. So I'm just gonna wait until we actually like get our housing situation more settled, and then maybe if we're in like our long-term home, then I would add the mortgage to the debt section potentially, but we'll see. So anyway, and then the last section on the spreadsheet is percent to debt and investing, aka financial goals, and percent to expenses, so you can see what percentage of your money is actually going towards your goals versus going towards just life expenses. So let's scroll all the way over to November and see what we did this month. So total for November for our gross pay was $12,545. So year to date we're at $142,379, and the goal for the year is $155,000. So we are 92% of the way to our goal, and based on the income that we're getting in December, I think we'll hit this, maybe go a little bit over. So that's awesome. Really happy with that. I had a much higher goal for this year, and I have a really fun idea for a video for you guys of like all the mistakes I made this year, the first like full year running my business, and that's one of them. I just like was totally unrealistic with how much money I was going to make this year. So I want to talk about that with you guys because I think it might be interesting and helpful if, you have a business, or just interesting to hear me talk through it because yeah, I definitely screwed that up and I want to share that with you guys. So next for investing, we've got my husband's 401k. This month we put in $600. So year to date we're at $11,178, and the goal is $12,000. So again, just based on where we're at for December so far, I think we are going to hit that. We're at 93% of our goal, and we are on track to hit that adjusted goal. Next for my brokerage account / Roth IRA, I did put $550 to my Roth IRA this month. So I'm actually at almost $3,000 to my investments this year, and my goal was only $2,000, so we're way over what we had planned. But I decided more recently that I wanted to try to max out my Roth IRA for 2022. So I'm not quite sure if that's going to happen, but I'm doing my best I can to put contributions to it. I do have until April of 2023, but once I go over our 2023 budget with you, our annual budget that I'm putting together, you'll see that that might not happen. It just depends on a bunch of things. So anyway, for the month we invested $1,150, and so for the year we've invested just over $14,000, and our goal was $14,000. So we hit that goal, and we're still doing more investing in the month of December. So that's awesome to have hit the goal and exceeded it already. Next to debt, for my husband's student loan, we paid the minimum payment of $830 and an extra $20 payment. So we are at $19,598 towards debt debt this year. Ouch, it always hurts when I see how much has gone towards debt. If we could have sent $20,000 to investing instead, that would have been nice, but we'll get there. So $21,000 to debt was our goal, so we are at 93% of our goal. And again, I believe we will actually, are we going to hit this one? I think we're going to be just short of it because I did end up putting more money to my Roth IRA that was supposed to go to debt. If we get some extra money somehow in December, maybe I'll throw it at this. But yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to hit this one, but we're definitely close. We are going to get in, 96% of the way there or something. So we'll see where we end up at the end of the year. And then finally for expenses this month were $10,545. And so year to date, we've spent $108,668 on our goal of $120,000. So I think we will be able to stay under that goal, which is what we want to try to do in this section, is not go over this number. We're only 91% of the way there. So yeah, I think we should be good heading into the end of the year. And then finally, our percent to investing / debt this month was 16% and percent to expenses was 84%. So we are still for the year in our goal range of 20 to 25% or more of our money going towards our financial goals and 75 to 80% or less going towards expenses. All right, let's move over to the net worth spreadsheet and take a look at what we did for our net worth this month. So just in case you're not familiar, net worth is everything you own, which is your assets, minus everything you owe, which is your liabilities. So let's start out looking at our assets. First off, we've got our house that we have valued at $440,000. Who knows what it's actually worth? Like Zillow says our house is going up, but then I look at real estate all around us and everything on the market is showing price cuts constantly. So I just have no idea. I don't think anybody necessarily knows what's going on right now. It's a weird time for real estate. So I'm just leaving it at that number for now. So change of $0 this month. Next, for our savings, which is our emergency fund plus our sinking funds, we started out with $11,200 and as of December 1st had $11,500. So that was an increase of $300. Next, for retirement accounts, again, the stock market had a good month, second month in a row, finally, that the stock market went up a bit. And so we started out with $81,400 and ended with $87,000 for our retirement accounts. And I just lumped 4 different retirement accounts into one line item. My husband has a 401k and an IRA, and I have an old 401k from my old employer and a Roth IRA. So that's all combined into this one line. And so that was an increase of $5,600 this month, which was super fun to see it go up. And then I've also got a handful of brokerage accounts split between a few different places. And so those started out at $5,800 and went up to $6,100. So that was an increase of another $300. Then we've got our health savings account. So we technically could take money out of this for healthcare expenses, but I actually have it all invested and I'm planning to kind of use it as retirement money, group it in that category. $2,800, now it's at $3,000, so that was an increase of $200. And then we've got our cars. They're worth around this $17,000 or so. So no change on those. Total assets, we started out with $558,700 and ended with $565,100. So we increased our assets in the month of November by $6,400. All right, let's move over to the liabilities. So we just have 2 liabilities at this point, our mortgage and my husband's student loans. So our mortgage, we are just paying the minimum payment. So it went from $297,300 to $296,800. So that was a change of $500. And then we've got my husband's graduate school student loan, and that started out at $78,200 and went down to $77,500. So that was a change of $700. So for liabilities, we paid them down once again this month. That is our goal every single month, to have our liabilities go down. So total liabilities started out at $375,500 and ended at $374,300. So that was a decrease of $1,200. So for this month, our net worth did go up, which is great. Started out at $183,200 and went up to $198,800. So that was an increase of $7,600. So we're slowly creeping up to that $200,000 mark. I'm hoping we'll hit it in December. I just don't know. It really depends on what the market does in December, if our retirement account accounts go up by a lot or not. I mean, I haven't really been paying attention so far this month, but even if I have, it can change in the course of a couple days. So we'll see where we end up. If the market has a good month, maybe we'll get close to or hit that $200,000 mark. And if not, then we won't. And we'll hit it in a few months from now, probably. So I'm not too worried about the timing of when that happens. It's just out of our control, so I don't worry about it too much. But it is nice to see our net worth going up the last few months after it just slowly decreasing since the summers. So we're at 190,000 and we'll just keep tracking it from here. The other thing I've been keeping an eye on for a while is when we're going to hit $100,000 invested, and we got very close and then the market dropped a bunch and now it's going up again. So we're getting close again. So these invested assets currently total to $96,100. So hopefully we'll hit 100,000 invested in the month of December, and again, if not, it'll be sometime in the next few months, and that's going to be a really exciting milestone to hit. So I'd love to close out the year with some round numbers, 100,000 invested and a net worth of 200,000. So we will just have to wait and see what happens, but I am excited for the December update to see where we're at with both of those things. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this spreadsheet, like I mentioned, this one I give to you guys for free, and you can find the link in the video description. And if you want to check out this annual financial goal spreadsheet, that will be linked for a purchase in my Etsy shop. Thank you guys so much for watching. How are you doing on your annual financial goals? Are you on track? Are you still tracking them? Are you kind of over it and just ready to start fresh in the new year? I know that happens sometimes. You get off track and you just want to like reset in the new year. I'm always excited at the beginning of the new year to kind of like start fresh with everything as well, whether we're on track or not. So let me know how you guys are doing down in the comments. I love talking to you guys about where you're at in your own financial journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, as always, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon in the next one. Bye.